So imagine you could go back in time and prevent something that was a horrible, life-changing experience from happening. Or imagine that you could actually prevent someone's illness or death from happening. What would that be worth to you? How would that make you feel? How would your life be different if you had that sort of power? Now imagine that one of your kids gets sick or you get sick and you had actually had the power to be able to prevent that. How would that make you feel knowing that you actually could have changed this major life thing, but because you didn't really have all of the information, you didn't know to act on it? Wouldn't that be a horrible, horrible burden to carry? I think about that kind of stuff when it comes to my kids. I think any mom does, because all we want is to be able to protect our babies and to protect our family. What if I could give you some tips that could actually help you take back this power and be able to prevent some of these horrible things from happening? Hey mama, what's up? My name is Kristen Nicole and I empower busy moms with wellness tips and education so that you can take the guesswork out of what comes next and show up each and every day feeling healthy and confident and ready to be the best version of your mom's self. I put out a new video and blog post each and every week, so if you are new here, please consider subscribing by going to KristenNicoleOnline.com/33 and pick up my free guide, my top 5 must-have smartphone apps every good mom should have to keep their family safe and healthy. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you may have noticed that I have been going back and I've been updating a lot of my blog posts with some videos, and then I've been also sharing them on Facebook and YouTube. There's several reasons why I've been doing this, but here are the 2 major reasons. Number 1, I want to get to know you really well, and in order to do that, I know you need to get to know me. And part of that is sharing this information through video. Now, I want you to know that I am an extremely shy person. This is something that is really very uncomfortable for me to do. It's really gotten me out of my comfort zone, but I still continue to push myself to do it for you, because I know that that's what it takes for you to really get to know me, so that I can in turn really get to know and help you. I attended an event recently where prior to that I had not done really any Facebook Lives or any sort of videos for my blog, and one of the speakers at the event actually had said, don't be selfish, it's not about you. And what they meant by that was that I have this information to be able to share that can help you, and if I don't make these videos to get them out to you, then that's really kind of selfish for me to do, because of the fact that I'm shy and I'm introverted and I'm scared to get on video. That is kind of something selfish. So that's why I've really been pushing myself to get you this information through video. And it's true, it's not about me, it is about you. So the other reason is, of course, my end goal is to help you to really live a healthier lifestyle. There's a lot of things that I have researched over the years, and what I've come to find is that not many people know this information, because they don't know that they should know this information, because we have these big businesses out there that are all about the bottom dollar, making money and making themselves rich. So of course they're not going to give it to us, because a lot of it affects their profitability. So they don't want to share this information with us. They don't want it to get out there, because knowledge very much is power, and when we have these tools and know this information, we're gonna make smarter, better decisions about where we place our dollars in terms of spending power and in terms of the products that we pick up and we decide to put our money behind and essentially vote for. So it's those 2 major reasons why I have been going back and doing a lot of updates and really putting together videos for each one, because of the fact that, again, I want to get to know you, and I know in order for me to do that, you have to get to know me and you have to be comfortable with me. So really, I am doing this purely because I want to be able to help you. I want to know you. I want to have the credibility with you so that you really know that I am not a BSer. I am not going to tell you things that I don't truly believe, that I haven't researched, that I haven't done my homework on. And I want you to know that I am here as a resource for you to be able to come to so that you don't have to spend your day doing this kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff I enjoy doing, and I know not everybody does. I like looking up this information. I like learning this information, and I like passing it on to you. So that's something that I want you to know that it's very important to me to be able to give to you. So I want you to feel comfortable coming to me and hearing the information that I have to give, and knowing that I am not going to be telling you something purely because of sales. I am not a salesperson. I am here to really gain your trust and give you the information that you need to make better decisions. That being said, there are certain products that I throw my weight behind because I really, really believe in them, and I really think that they're going to make a difference for you and your family. So when I make a recommendation, it really comes from the heart. It really comes from a lot of research, and I want you to know that there are many, many reasons why I am suggesting that to you. Now, the reason that I have decided to put together this video is because I have heard a lot of objections in some of the things that I've recommended purely because of cost. So I want to really address that. I don't want to be scripted, but I will say that I am nervous still doing this, so I do have notes in front of me, and I want to make sure that I hit the points that are really crucial to this. So I apologize if I'm looking down. Sometimes it's going to happen, but I'm doing the best that I can to kind of remember everything, but I just don't want to forget the information that I want to give you. So becoming a mother has really made me much more protective. I was always very protective of my loved ones before becoming a mother, but becoming a mother really kind of triggered that, and it made it so that I started doing even more research when it came to health and wellness and safety, and then I realized that not everybody else had this available to them. So in turn, I've become more protective of you as well. And even though we may not know each other very well yet, I feel like it's my mission to get you this information. So what it triggered for me was really that sense of protection and being able to get people good information that's really going to make a difference in your life. So when you look at switching your products, it is so important to look at all aspects, not just cost. And I know that cost is one of those things that, I look at it initially too, but then I start looking at all of the information and deciding, is this really worth it? So some of the objections that I've heard lately are things like, ooh, it's pricey. Oh, I can't afford it, it's too expensive. Or I prefer things that are 100% natural and organic. So I want to break these myths down for you because I get it. I have been there myself, but I just didn't have all the information to make the better decision. So I want to really break all of this down for you. So the first objection being it's pricey. Now, when it comes to it's pricey, yeah, I totally get it. Sometimes there can be a little bit of sticker shock there. However, what I found is that particularly in the products that I'm recommending, when you break down the cost per day, it ends up being the same, if not less, than even some of those cheap products that you would pick up at like Target or Walmart. The reason is because the products that I recommend are so super concentrated that you only need a little teeny bit, and I'm talking maybe a pea size, as compared to something that is like, I don't know, like this big. Okay, I don't know, like a dollar size, like you remember if you've ever seen those coin dollars. So it's vastly different in how much you actually need to use per day, and it lasts so much longer. Most of the products that I've been using last me at least 6 months, if not longer. I've had some products last me 11 or 12 months, and then I have to buy a new product. Even when it's a smaller capacity bottle, so maybe it's only like a 12-ounce bottle, but it is lasting longer than some of these 24-ounce bottles that you would get from Target or Walmart or CVS, wherever you go and buy your products. So when you really look at the cost breakdown per day, it ends up being very comparable, if not cheaper. And you don't have to spend as much of your time shopping and investing in those, and you can spend more time with your family and having a good time with them because you're not having to run to the store all the time to pick up new things. So the second objection that I hear a lot is, it's too expensive, I can't afford it. Here's the thing, you can't not afford it. So everything in life is a trade-off. By that I mean that if you are picking up products now that are getting into your skin and getting into your bloodstream and damaging your organs and disrupting your endocrine system, your hormonal system, your kids' hormonal systems, and possibly causing cancer, you're going to pay for it. It's just going to be down the line. So we can't control everything. I know that, you know that, but you can control what you put on your body, what you put in your body, and how you spend your time. So if you are picking up products that are more cost effective, but then they actually are poisoning you from the inside out, you're going to end up paying for that through medical bills, through illness, through whatever down the road. And it's going to be a lot more costly for you then than it is going to be for you now to be able to prevent that. And trust me, your health is really your greatest asset. I know this. I have dealt with health issues myself. I continue to deal with some things, and you don't really appreciate what you have until it's gone. I mean, I remember when I was a kid and it was just like you could fall down, pick yourself back up, and nothing. And now it's like you fall down, oh, okay, you're injured and you're dealing with recovering that or repairing that for months or years even. Or even getting sick. It was like, recovering just like that. And that's not the case anymore. As you get older, things change. So your health really is something that you have to protect. And once it's gone, it's very, very difficult to get back, especially to get back to normal. So it's something that you really want to protect. And part of protecting that is really getting good, safe products that you use every single day, that you use on your body, in your home, that you eat, drink, whatever. And sometimes that can be a little bit more expensive upfront, but just think of the thousands of dollars that you will likely be saving in medical expenses down the road. So objection number 3 that I've actually heard, and it's not related to cost, but it's more related to ingredients, and that is, I only buy natural and organic products. So this one I completely get too. Until I did a bunch of research, I can understand why it might look like something that's 100% natural and organic is the way to go over something that might have a preservative in it. But here's the thing. Things that are marked 100% natural and organic, first of all, they can't be trusted that it is natural and organic because there is no regulation in this industry. Secondly, if there are no preservatives, that leads the product to be prone to mold and bacteria growth, which is not going to be the best option for you. It could make you very sick at the time and much more rapidly. So the goal is to use safer products, whether that has a little bit of preservatives in it or a little bit of ingredients that maybe don't read so natural and organic. But the other thing is that there are ingredients out there that are natural and organic, such as formaldehyde. And formaldehyde is very common in mascara. But that's not something you want to be putting on your body. So just because it's natural and organic doesn't actually mean that it's safe for you. And this is a topic that I covered in another post as well. So you can get to that by going to this post, KristenNicoleOnline.com/33, and there is a link for that natural and organic post within there. So I cannot stress enough how much I want to help you and your family, how important it is to me to help you and your family. So I really hope that this has kind of helped to give some perspective of why when I make suggestions, I'm making those suggestions. Again, I've really done my homework here. I have done a lot of research because I want to make sure that I am giving you the right suggestions. And these are things that I use personally. I would never recommend something to you that I have not actually tested and believe it to be tried and true myself. It is very important to me. I want you to know that. And that is why I am trying to get out of my very shy shell and give you this information. I want to protect my family. I know you want to protect your family. What mom doesn't want to protect their family? What mom doesn't want the absolute best for them? So part of that is, especially when it comes to cost, is weighing your decision and weighing the pros and cons and what is more important to you. Is it more important to you to save the money and likely spend it down the road on medical bills, or is it more important to you to really protect and keep your family safe and healthy now so that you don't have to deal with that down the road? That I can't even imagine. That's something that I get nervous about too. Like, what a horrible thing to go through, to have a family member, particularly a child, have some sort of illness that you have to then deal with, and hopefully they may get through safe and okay. But if you can help to prevent it now, why don't you? Why don't you help prevent it now? There's no reason to put yourself and put your family into harm's way when you don't need to. All I can do is give you the tools to move forward and give you the information. I really, truly hope that you take it to heart and that you really know that I have your best interest at heart. I have your family's best interest at heart. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me by visiting me on my blog, KristenNicoleOnline.com/33. While you're there, don't forget to pick up my free guide if you haven't already. It's my top 5 must-have smartphone apps every good mom should have to keep their family safe and healthy. You can also contact me through the contact tab there. You can send me an email, send me a text, send me a Facebook Messenger, give me a call. Whichever way you prefer to communicate, I am happy to communicate with you that way. And if nothing else, I hope that this post and video have at least made you reconsider what you're putting your money behind. Please really think about it before you choose those cheaper options from Target or Walmart. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Question of the week: what do you find to be more valuable? Do you prefer to find low-cost items that could potentially have health implications down the road, or would you rather pick up things that you know are going to be the healthier, safer options for your family and avoid those costs and maybe pay a little bit more upfront now? Drop me a comment and let me know. I really want to hear from you. And until next time, here's to achieving true wellness.